You actually appeared in open court on May 18th in front of Judge, was that Judge Stevens on the 18th?
Judge Stevens was the first judge, yes, sir.
Okay. And there were conversations in that court hearing as to whether you provided everything to the defense that they were entitled to. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And did you indicate to the judge that you had, in fact, provided all of the information that was in your possession, that you'd already provided that to the defendants?
Yes, sir, I did.
The information related to the non-lacrosse player male DNA on the rape kit items was not ultimately in the report?
It was not.
Okay. And you had previously indicated that they should have had it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the statement that you had provided them everything that you had wasn't correct, was it?
Not actually. I provided them every document that I had received, but since that was not in a document and since I had not made notes of that conversation, then I had not provided them that information at that time.
Did you believe your response in Exhibits 216A, B, and C to be correct at the time that you executed that document?
Absolutely, I did. Yes, sir.
When did you learn that the representation in that document was, in fact, not correct?
I think that I realized it on December the 13th when I got the motion for additional discovery or something that it was entitled from the defense attorneys. I had actually been expecting them to file 2 other motions that week, and had been told that those motions should be filed on consecutive days. I had not been told I was going to be receiving this one. And so I got the motion, and I read over it, and my first reaction was a variation of, oh crap, in terms of, I looked at that and said, I didn't give them this, and then I went back and looked at the report from DNA Securities, and I read over it, and the information clearly was not in there in a direct form.
All right, I'll come back to what steps you took at December 13th from there, but going forward, what, if any, involvement do you remember having with discovery or matters related to the case between May 15th and June 22nd of 2006?
Specifically between the 15th and 22nd?
Yeah, if you have any specific recollection of that.
Well, I mean, we would be proceeding in the same manner that I had indicated previously, that as the papers would come in, I would organize them in that fashion so that I could make sure that all the pages were numbered and we knew where we stopped for the numbering of the last discovery. We were going forward from there. I don't recall anything specifically in terms of unusual about that, but then at some point prior to the June 22nd hearing, I assembled that additional material that we had collected and made 3 copies, one for each defendant, for presentation in court.